Hey guys, thanks for joining us today. Today we have a very unique car. It's a 1923 T-Bucket, all steel body, 32 chassis. The most incredible part about this car is it's almost like a collage of sprint car parts as well. It's got the real deal sprint car nose up front. It's got the crazy sprint car chassis rear end, and it's got an incredible 383 stroker, fully balanced. It's the best of everything in there. Got the owner here, who's going to tell us a little bit about it. How are we doing today?
I'm good.
Good. Good morning. How you doing? So tell us a little bit about the car.
She's my baby. A lot of time and effort in building it.
Sure.
Everything is, one of a kind. I try to make it like that.
Yep.
The nose being because of my family with the racing. The engine is on the dyno was 475 to 482 horsepower.
Yeah.
And the torque was 550 and never fell off. Just kept on going.
And just kept going, right?
It's ridiculous.
Usually they'll spike at the top and then come down, but
this one never fell down.
Never fell down.
So I had to box the chassis in the front because it had so much torque and would twist. The front end is from Southern Hot Rod. It's fully chrome. It's a single leaf, monoleaf.
Yeah, that's gorgeous. That's a very high end.
Yeah, that was, let me tell you, it emptied my pocketbook.
Disc brakes up front.
That was the whole kit. It was a complete kit with the disc brakes and everything, all Wilwood stuff.
Wilwood disc brakes up front.
Like I said, she is a little bit of a one-of-a-kind. The master cylinder is also for the clutch. It's
Studebaker.
Originally it was a 47 Studebaker, but the Chevy stole the idea and they used it on their 65 Chevy quarter-ton
Really?
pickup.
Oh, okay. So that is actually your clutch and your brake. You can actually see it right there on the tips right there. The motor's sick. You got a Brodix intake.
Brodix head, Brodix manifold.
Aluminum heads.
Yeah, all aluminum.
They're all ported, polished,
right,
flowed.
Yeah.
Motor's balanced.
Fully balanced. The cam is a cam that Lee has made in California for these illegal nitrous races at night.
So it's a custom grind?
Yeah, it's a custom grind. He won't tell anybody what it is.
Uh-huh.
It does have roller rockers. It's solid lifter.
Roller rocker, solid lifter.
Solid lifter.
So that's why it explains it's so mean sounding.
Yeah, it's a nasty cam, right? The transmission is the Muncie. They call it the Rock Crusher.
Rock Crusher?
The car originally was built late 50s, early 60s, I think. And
yeah. A lot of cool original parts on this car. And this is a steel nose?
No, that's aluminum.
It's aluminum.
Sorry,
glass.
Glass.
And the body's steel.
Body's all steel. This is the only glass. Of course, a few spots where there's some Bondo, and let's face it.
Sure.
If you can find one that doesn't have a little Bondo. The fuel tank leaked, so I had a custom made stainless steel tank built for it.
Okay.
It's between 9 and 11 gallons, I believe.
Well, that'll get you around, as long as you're off the pedal. And tell me about this rear. Geez, that's a wide rear, 5 back there.
Yeah. The rear is a Halibrand quick change out of an early sprint car too.
Yep.
The outer sections are from a 39 Ford 3/4 ton. So they have the heavy duty bearings on the outer side, so you have a lot of strength. And the pattern is the wide 5, which are used in a lot of modified stock cars. I do have a spare set of wheels if you wanted to go bigger tires on it.
Jeez, that's big enough.
It does wear tires.
Well, it's a locked rear.
A locked rear. When you go around a turn,
it hops a little.
Around a little.
But geez, when you lay in it, it's really good, huh?
Yeah, you have to drive this car with your brain and not your foot. It will kill you. It jumps.
It's no joke with 500 pounds of torque. Jesus. Probably wants to do a wheelie.
A guy was on the side of me on a parkway with a camera. I'm waving him, go away. My wife was with me in a split second. You forget about your wife. I went from fourth back to second. The car went, wah! Her hat, her earrings, her glasses, and she said a bad word to me.
My wife would have said a lot more than a bad word.
when they ran it on the dyno, with all the gears and everything, they estimated the car to be a 9.8 second car.
Wow. So how much does it weigh?
To stay with. Weighs about 1,800 pounds.
Yeah, but if you were to hold on to this thing, you'd have some serious
yeah,
fucking balls.
Like I said, it's a one-of-a-kind. I made the dash. I tell you how many dashes I made before I finally got one the way I liked it.
Yeah.
Same with the firewall. It was what I wanted. And
how long have you owned it?
About 25 years.
25 years, wow.
I hate to give it up, but...
And if you saw his garage, guys, it's full of sprint cars. That's what he does for fun. That's what his family does for fun. He's been doing it for a million years. Sprint cars and midgets.
Yeah.
So, if you can see, it's a culmination of a lot of years. Just a very cool, different T-Bucket. It's not your average T-Bucket.
know, it's definitely not your average tea bucket. It's a one of a kind. It's
It really is.
What I could think of to put together in my garage, and I love her. I love her.
And the only reason he's selling is running out of space. Let's let's
more
fire it up.
Take it back over there.
No, just fire it up. You don't have to go crazy. Man, that's pretty lumpy, huh?
Yeah, a really lumpy can. Good shake.
Shaking the ground.
Not the greatest on gas miles, either.
That'll wake the neighborhood up.
Oh, my neighbors love it. When we used to do car shows,
Yeah.
and the guys would all come in about 8 o'clock in the morning, everybody was, but they were all good sports guys.
Yeah. Sounds good. Lumpy, lumpy.
Real wild.
Well, guys, thank you so much for joining us today. And any questions at all, feel free to give us a buzz. We do offer financing and worldwide shipping. Our number is 631-339-0399. And thanks again for showing us your bucket.
You're welcome.